Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra November 12, 2024. Today's Moon-Mercury square can temporarily skew perceptions to the point that you see things through your insecurities. However, gravitating to grounding activities can help. With the Moon at the top of your solar chart all day, you are emotionally invested in your reputation, duties, or career, and this can help or hinder you, depending on your emotional state. Do this in moderation, and you're in great shape for making adjustments and refinements that improve your life. You can be sensitive to feedback or appreciation from others now. Later today, decisions about work or health can be tricky and perhaps undercut by distractions or divided interests. You may want to help others or get your work done today, but you also have a strong need to do things independently or pursue your personal interests as the Sun in your service sector heads into conflict with Jupiter in your sign. This dilemma can only be resolved by toning things down and compromising. We have incredibly sexy stars right now. This is because mighty Mars, the red planet of passion and drive, is now ignited in the zodiac sign of Leo. This is one of the best periods in a 2-year cycle for all dating and matters of the heart. Singles will have a higher enthusiasm to put themselves out there and dive headfirst into romance. If you are to do so, you could more easily find someone who ignites your heart, spirit, and loins. Don't just sit back and wait for love to see you, though. Embrace your innate extroverted and spontaneous side. What do you want to be tied to in your career path? Your arrangements could greatly influence your reputation since the Moon in Pisces will square Mercury in Sagittarius and conjunct Saturn retrograde in Pisces. Now that you are in the spotlight, there might be some talk about your professional associations. You could be brought up in association with a past working relationship, like a boss or client. You could also be thought of when an old project comes to mind. Use this to reflect on who and what you want to be associated with in your career path. This could be a night to remember. At the very least, it's a good night to have a really good time, whatever that means to you. You are feeling in your element today and you are calling the shots. Sit back and imagine your perfect day, afternoon, evening, and then go ahead and make it happen. Remember to factor in somewhere a release for your physical energy. It's important to stick to your basic routine, but the rest of the night is up to you. It's a day and this means new beginnings. Hopefully, yesterday you were able to bring closure to outstanding tasks and projects in your life, so that you're more ready to try something new today. Indeed, it's the perfect day to try your hand at a new form of creative expression. Try writing, painting, dancing, singing, or sculpting. Take a stab at something you haven't tried before. You may well unlock a part of yourself that you didn't know was there. And if nothing else, at least you'll have some fun. While the Moon will not only leave an adventurous part of your chart today but will end the day in your career sector, this is something that happens every 4 weeks. In both cases, this provides a glimpse into significant developments ahead. As the Moon wraps up its last visit to an adventurous part of your chart before Pluto returns in 10 days, it moves into your career sector. This offers a chance to transition into Saturn's final days in retrograde motion and ahead of his direct turn next week, keeping you emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware. At the same time that Venus, the planet of love, has reached her last weekend in your relationship sector, Mars is settling into his first weekend in your communication sector. Already slowing ahead of a retrograde turn that will keep him here for the rest of the year, Mars' war on communication barriers is being supported by Mercury, the planet of communication, who in your relationship sector is also slowing ahead of a retrograde turn that will keep him here for the rest of the year. Our eyes in the sky. Maybe you've been noticing signs, like repeating numbers or meaningful coincidences, that seem to guide you toward a particular path. Angel numbers, feathers, or other symbolic messages are subtle reminders from the universe, showing us we're on track. Today is all about being open to these signs, as they can serve as guideposts toward your future. What signs have you noticed recently? If you feel comfortable sharing, drop a comment. You never know who else might be seeing the same messages. Emotionally, today is also a reminder to approach any challenges with grace and patience. We've all been there, days when stress sneaks up and we react quickly, sometimes lashing out at those we love most. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where, in the heat of the moment, you accidentally let frustration spill over onto someone who was only trying to help? It's a common experience, especially when our emotions are heightened. But today, with this extra cosmic energy swirling, it's especially valuable to take a moment before reacting. Remember, those around you, whether it's a partner, friend, or family member, are often there to support you, even if things feel a bit chaotic right now. When we choose to communicate with kindness and empathy, we create a peaceful environment that benefits everyone, including ourselves. Taking a deep breath and responding from a place of understanding rather than irritation can make all the difference. So, if tensions arise today, remind yourself that patience is your superpower. Imagine the ease in relationships that comes when we pause, listen, and approach our words with thoughtfulness. Your connections will thrive, and you'll feel a sense of harmony that will carry you through the day. On a practical level, today's energy is perfect for wrapping up loose ends, particularly in the financial realm. Have you been putting off dealing with a financial task, like tackling an overdue bill, reevaluating your saving strategy, or making a purchase you've been on the fence about? Today is an ideal time to handle these tasks with a clear head. The energy in the air encourages thoughtful, well-informed decisions, so if you've been waiting for a sign to tackle these matters, consider this your green light. It's a great day to approach your budget with renewed focus or to make plans that support your financial future. With this grounded cosmic energy, you're in a strong position to make decisions that will benefit you over the long term. This day isn't just about tying up loose ends, it's about setting the stage for what's to come. The North Node of Fate encourages forward movement, inviting you to look toward your future and embrace the new, while the South Node of Karma reminds you to learn from the past and let go of anything holding you back. Whether that's an old habit, a lingering worry, or even physical clutter, releasing these things can make space for something more fulfilling to enter your life. Take a moment to reflect. What patterns or synchronicities have you been noticing in your life? Are there symbols or repeated experiences that seem to be nudging you in a certain direction? Perhaps a song keeps playing at just the right time, or you keep seeing the same number sequence wherever you go. If you feel a message is being sent your way, let's share our stories. Have you noticed signs guiding you toward your dreams? Drop a comment below. Sharing our experiences can help us connect and feel supported as we all navigate these fateful energies together. As the day unfolds, trust that everything happening is part of a greater purpose. Even challenges can be viewed as opportunities for growth, teaching us resilience, patience, and compassion. Whether you're learning to communicate more openly with loved ones or taking steps toward financial security, each action you take today brings you closer to the life you want to create. And as you move forward, remember that your intuition is a powerful compass guiding you toward your highest potential. Listen to it, honor it, and know that you are right where you need to be on this journey.